One day, $100. Paris versus Barcelona. Who's got more bang for the buck? These cities compete by featuring exciting foods, epic landmarks, historical treasures, mountains, beaches, nightlife, castles, priceless art, and more.
It is an impressive feat to see how much heavy lifting this Benjamin can do.
This is an iconic versus travel battle. So stick around to find out
Who will win.
And
Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm Danica Giorgio.
And I'm Christopher Clark. We are Versus Travel. In this video, it's Barcelona versus Paris on a $100 budget.
Both cities can be quite expensive, so
This was gonna take some careful budgeting and maneuvering. Watch the master at work.
Good morning, Barcelona! We're going to the beach. We're going to try to find a breakfast cafe of sorts around there to get the views of the water.
my shoes are gonna get wet.
And lots on the menu today. So very exciting. It's beautiful out. This place is spectacular.
Leaving the historic Gothic quarter for a detour through the beautiful Ciutadella Park, which leads us to where we'll be
walking through the Barceloneta neighborhood. It's this cute little area, kind of closer to the beach. Apparently it's outside the old city. And it's all straight streets here, which is not normal for Barcelona.
Yes.
But it's a beautiful area. The buildings are gorgeous, and there's a lot of cool little restaurants and shops down here. We're just headed to the beach to see if we can find a nice morning cup of coffee.
Little view of the beachfront. Whee! A massive beach. And this sand, right now we're here in November, it's about 21 degrees. Tons of cafes all around here. Grab a bite to eat, hang out for the day, half a day. If you come to Barcelona, this is a must-do. The food and especially the views at Chambao, really nice. I could have walked around on that beach all day. The sand on San Miguel Beach is incredible. So soft, super clean. This is one of the better beaches I've ever been to. Now we're gonna head into town, and the next experience is hands down one of the best bang for your buck experiences we've ever had. But first, and along the way, the Passeig de Gràcia. It is a brilliant 1.3 kilometer stretch of luxury boutiques, designer brands. Barcelona clearly has some impressive high fashion. This reminds me of Rue Monte-Napoleon in Milan, one of their high-end fashion streets, and the Bahnhofstrasse in Zurich. Same as in those cities. It's going to be a whole bunch of window shopping, especially if you want to stick to that budget. Just around the corner, the Paulo Robert building hosts all sorts of local exhibitions. We caught one there, and you can't beat the price.
We stumbled upon this really cool exhibition. It was at Paulo Robert, and it was a really cool interactive experience talking about the Montserrat Abbey, which is close to Barcelona, but outside the city. So yeah, that was really, really cool.
All right, this is it. We've arrived.
This is Casa Batlló, and it looks like something out of a fever dream. Gaudí designed this with 0 straight lines. The balconies look like skulls. The roof is scaled like a dragon's back. And inside, it's like walking through an underwater cave made of stained glass and organic shapes. Absolute madness in the best way. Batlló was a wealthy textile tycoon who hired Gaudí in 1904 to renovate his boring townhouse. And Gaudí basically said, "Hold my sangria," and created this. It was designed during his most creative period, right when he was also working on the Sagrada Familia and Park Güell. So the rooftop has 27 chimneys that are all tiled and positioned together that run smoke through the house from how they heated it 100 years ago. The thought that goes into all of it is phenomenal. We're doing some cava, which is from the Catalonia area of Spain, which is where we are. So, well.
I could have spent all day on that rooftop. Gaudí is the man.
What a beautiful building, what a beautiful house. Just the artistry and the functionality and everything that went into it was just something.
Because of the amazing architecture, the attention to detail, the woodwork, the tiling, the roof, the facade, this was just an amazing experience all around. Because of that, I'm giving it 9.5 Wow and Wilson.
That's a lot, and I definitely agree. That place was incredible. Just around the corner is one of the world's most famous cathedrals and epic landmarks, the Sagrada Familia. You get some amazing views as it comes up from behind the trees as you walk through the park, but we're gonna take our time to take it all in. We're gonna have some traditional Spanish food, tapas, at Casa Angela. Croquetas, and Bianca got the sheep cheese plate, chicken, ham, which they said is a cheek.
No, pork cheek.
Yeah, pork cheek, ham, chicken, and mushroom. Obviously a great view here. Great place to get a snack before you go in or after.
Can't beat it.
The food and the people watching, so good. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go inside and check out this incredible cathedral. Need to stay on budget. Let's soak in all those views, but don't worry, we've got lots more epic to come. If you want a more in-depth experience featuring some of Europe's most iconic landmarks and structures, look no further. We have two of Italy's finest, featuring the Duomo in Milan and St. Mark's Basilica in Venice. We'll provide a link to this one at the end of the video. Okay, we're heading to a rooftop restaurant called Salt's. It's on the way to the castle. This area is basically a major giant park, so there aren't a ton of restaurants along the way. So if you're heading out to the castle, this is a great place to go.
You can grab some food or drinks here, or just walk around and take a look at the beautiful view. It's the same price as Casa Angela, so you've got the same type of options for lunch.
Ham and cheese croquetas, and then the bravas are the potatoes.
Bravas is the potatoes,
Yeah.
and then we just got a
Tomato salad.
tomato salad.
Right across the street from Salt is the Jardin de Jean Brossa and the Jardins de Mosen Cinto Verdiger. These parks have gradual, well-manicured paths that lead all the way up to Montjuïc Castle. Make sure to turn around at each flat point on the way up. The view is spectacular.
Today's free, so today's a Sunday. Not sure if that's always the case. 11th century castle on top of the mountain. It's usually €12, which gives you access to the whole thing. I think there's only one ticket. Yeah. So there's only one entry ticket, gives you access to everything, €12.
Nice. Too weird.
Hi, the name of this castle is? Yeah, do it, say it.
No, and why you're gonna dump me over?
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Yeah, don't go.
No.
Gracias.
Oh.
Yeah. The inside of the castle, it's nice. The real showstopper is on the roof where you get those 360-degree views of beautiful Barcelona. Built in 1640 as a military fortress, this castle was used to protect Barcelona and the surrounding area. During the Spanish Civil War and the reign of the dictator Franco, it was used as a prison and a brutal execution site for many Catalans. Today, it is a symbol of resilience, transformed from a place of oppression into, as we see it here, a peaceful public space for all to enjoy, and we sure did. 360 views, harbor on one side, the whole city's back there. You can see the planes flying in, so we could see a bit of that from the window when we were flying in, so.
It's beautiful up here.
On the Versus Travel, one of the biggest things is the wow factor. This place has got it. Took a lot of steps to get up that hill, so let's make it easy on ourselves and take the gondola down. The Téléphérique de Montjuïc. If you thought the views were incredible from on top of the castle, they are spectacular from inside of the gondolas. Wow. So €10.50 to go one way. We could do 18 for both. 16 for both. And it's got an elbow, so it comes down the one hill, then hits a small spot, curves you around, and then shoots you back down the other. And the views are incredible. So
Phenomenal.
You know,
Recommend doing it at sunset because that was beautiful.
yes, at least take it up or down, at least do one way. Okay, dinner time, but along the way, we're gonna head past the Arc de Triomphe. It was built in 1888 as the entrance to Barcelona's World Fair. It's part of a beautiful public park, an amazing place to take a walk at sunset like you see here, and guess what? We're, yes, back into the Gothic quarter.
This time when it's a lot more interesting at night, where we're gonna have dinner and some drinks.
So that church is St. Mary's of the Sea. It's another giant beauty here. Free to walk in, just worth checking out if you're in the neighborhood. Venturing through the Gothic quarter, it's as advertised. It looks super cool, bunch of winding and twisting back roads. You're really not sure where you're gonna go. Seen a ton of restaurants, shops, some amazing graffiti art on the walls and stuff. So
Beautiful.
fun to walk around, get lost in here, and we've decided to wait till nighttime to do it. Just seems a little more fun that way. If you're going to a restaurant in the Gothic quarter, probably expect to get lost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, because the maps help you a bit, but it's I guess that's the fun of it. So if you do have a reservation, make sure you leave extra early to get there. Pro tip, because we've been doing laps, which is fine because every new corner is something new and beautiful, and it's a lot of fun. So, but give yourself time if you have a reservation.
So we got a plant-based chicken paella, so vegan chicken, and we got a baked gnocchi with some tomatoes. Looks delicious. This place was so cute. The food was great. The sangria, delicious. It was such a vibe. The Gothic quarter at night is when this neighborhood truly comes alive. It's a completely different vibe than the daytime tourist crowds. As the sun sets, locals flood into century-old vermuterias for pre-dinner vermouth. There's something for everyone in this neighborhood. Cozy wine bars, cocktail speakeasies, bohemian bars. We even found some cool punk rock bars to go to. All the drinks were pretty reasonable as well.
Some places over here, if the bar doesn't serve food, they have to provide snacks. So we just got in a nice bowl of popcorn.
Yep, your dollar definitely stretches down here in the Gothic quarter. There it is. One more drink. Oh, we have a few dollars left. We'll split one. Bam! Yeah, there it is. 200 on the dot. That was tons of fun. Unfortunately, that's the end. That's going to wrap up our day. All right, now a quick recap of how we got to exactly $100 per person during this incredible day. Breakfast on the beach at Chambao. Next was the amazing architecture at Casa Batlló. It was lunchtime, so we made sure to get some traditional tapas at Casa Angela, featuring the incredible views of the Sagrada Familia. Next, we checked out Montjuïc Castle. More incredible views on the gondola ride. To top it off, we head back into the Gothic quarter to get dinner at Bobita Sangria Bar. And as we just saw, it was time to hop around the Gothic quarter for some drinks to cap our night off.
A very impressive showing by Barcelona. Let's hand this off and see if Paris is up to the challenge.
Good morning from Petty. We're hitting some cafes, gonna get some coffee, some pastries, and head to a park, and that's what we're doing for breakfast.
This is one of Paris's most incredible neighborhoods. It is called Le Marais. It features boulangeries like Paul's and a vegan bakery called Land and Monkeys, where we're going to pick up our coffee and our pastry to go have a picnic. We're heading over to a nearby park. It is called Place de Vosges. It's going to be an incredible place to enjoy our food.
Found a bench under this amazing canopy of trees. Great spot. If it's hot out, great spot anytime. We're at the
Place de Vosges. You have crumbs all over your face.
and the croissants are delicious.
First bite of my vegan croissant.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't had a croissant in a long time.
Well, let's see how mine is. Yeah, there's one I had the other day in Canada, and there was a big hole in the middle. These ones are layers of thick.
There isn't a great reason to go crazy on breakfast, especially because the bakeries in Paris are legendary. Next, we're gonna head into a unique part of the city. These are Paris's covered passages. This was how the rich of the 18th century did their shopping. The upper crust lived nearby in the Palais Royal and built these passages, or galleries, to invite high-end retail to set up shop within walking distance. Galerie Vivienne has gowns and luxury jewelry, and at the same time, cute cafes. There's a whole bunch of them, and they're in a tight proximity to each other, so you'll have little trouble walking from one to the next. We're gonna follow the passages to a special shop where we're gonna grab our gear for a Parisian picnic. Now, where haven't we been yet? Can you guess where we're gonna have it?
We're at Thomas.
Artisan fromager.
Yeah. All sorts of cheeses. all sorts of different animals. Smells amazing. We've got an incredible raclette sandwich. We're gonna have that at the picnic. The raclette sandwich at Thomas Artisan Fromager. I've heard it's amazing. It looks and smells that way. I was gonna save it for the picnic, but
At least have a few bites.
gonna have a little now. Yeah. There's ham, potato, and the raclette cheese in here.
It's amazing.
Okay, we've got what we need, and now we're off to the Arc de Triomphe. Along the way, we'll keep our eyes peeled for Le Palais Garnier, Paris's opera house. Similar to Barcelona's Passage de Gracia, Paris is home to possibly the world's most famous high-end shopping district, located along the Champs-Élysées that features all of the budget-busting stores you know and love.
At the end of the Champs-Élysées stands the magnificent Arc de Triomphe, Napoleon's grand monument that took 30 years to build. When visiting, never cross that crazy roundabout that surrounds it on foot. Use the underground passage from the metro station or from the street on the other side. It's completely free to admire from ground level, or just 13 euros to climb to the top for some epic views of Paris.
Now it's going to be a quick walk south of the Arc, and it's going to take us to where we're going to have our picnic. You guessed it, it's going to be in front of the Eiffel Tower. We picked a park directly across the Seine River. It didn't have the greatest views, lots of trees for shade though. Either way, there are tons of spots around here that you can have when you got lots of options.
All right, we found a spot across the Seine for our picnic. Gonna eat our sandwiches we got earlier, baguette, cheese, all that stuff you saw, and then, you could kind of see the tower.
Oh, this is a goat and sheep halloumi from Cyprus. It's made with the mint, like the authentic Cypriot halloumi, and it's so squeaky.
Listen to the squeak.
All right, now that we've finished our picnic, we've been looking at this thing this whole time. Why don't we just go check it out? Once you get through security, you're going to want to check out the vantage points from directly under the Eiffel Tower and surrounding area. This area is known as the Esplanade. The tower was built by Gustave Eiffel and opened in 1889. It celebrated the 100-year anniversary of the French Revolution. Bang for your buck, you really can't beat it.
Honestly, it's better than I thought being on the inside.
Super cool.
It's
Now that we've visited Paris's most iconic mega monument, it's off to maybe the one place that blows my mind as much as anywhere in the world, or anywhere we've been. At some point it'll have its own versus video. We're heading to the Louvre.
The Louvre is the single most visited museum on Earth, but it wasn't always a museum. It started as a medieval fortress and then became a royal palace, and finally opened as a public museum in 1793 after the French Revolution. It's 14 acres spread over 5 floors with 380,000 works of art. If you spent 30 seconds admiring each one, it would take you almost 5 months to see them all.
Michelangelo, slaves.
So beautiful. Psyche, revive,
John Martin, Pandemonium.
Venus de Mayo.
It's very busy up there.
She's popular.
She's real popular.
Dan and I had been there before, but on this visit, we went a couple different areas we hadn't been before. Every corner you turn has got a new surprise for you. It just wows you. It wows you all over the place.
Tonight we're eating at Au Bourguignon du Marais. You are going to have?
I'm gonna have the boeuf bourguignon. It is, I believe it is the cheek, and it is braised in wine, all sorts of other herbs and spices. There's bacon involved, carrots, potatoes,
mushrooms.
diced bacon, potatoes, mushrooms. So that's what I'm having, and I'm also gonna try escargot.
6 large burgundy snails.
Yeah, so
We'll see how that goes.
we'll see how that goes. They're usually doused in garlic and other. What does it say for that?
Just says 6 large burgundy snails. I'm sure it'll be garlicky.
Garlic and some sort of herb. Most of them look green. We'll see. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be. I think that's gonna be good.
All right, come on out of here, buddy. Come play. Woo!
Okay, escargot.
Gotta go.
Oh yeah. Tons of garlic and herbs. The texture is just like you think it would be. But that's good.
That's good.
Danica's having.
I'm gonna grab the organic eggs mimosa, mayonnaise with white summer truffle, and I'm going to grab the vegetarian dish. So seasonal vegetables, roast potatoes, a fennel compote, and black rice. Sounds delicious.
And we'll have the waiter suggest wine to pair with the meals.
Sweet.
So the wine is Bourguignon that he was suggesting, and it is smooth.
And I got the chablis.
Smooth. Tender.
And for our nightcap, we're heading to one of Paris's top speakeasies, hidden behind an unmarked red door in the Marais. It is the Little Red Door. Great cocktails, an intimate vibe, but honestly, it's worth one splurge drink.
Fuck yeah. This is the pechmel, and this,
Croissant, maison, melon.
and this place is.
The Little Red Door. Le Petit Pont.
Pot. Yes.
I was trying to stop tea like a pont.
It's very dark in there, so it was difficult to film. It's a small place. There's only a few tables here and there, but service off the charts. They give you a shot once you walk in. I guess it's just part of your first drink. If you're not on a budget, this is a place to definitely hang out for a few. One of our favorite bar/pub experiences probably that we've ever had. Because we went slightly over budget in Paris, we're gonna head out for one more drink back in Barcelona's Gothic Quarter.
It's like a good time and a sweet vibe. This fine one here in this giant mug is called Estrella. Try the local stuff and, see how they do things. It's pretty good.
Quick review of our budget from Paris. We got breakfast from Paul's, plus Land and Monkeys. We got our picnic, sandwich, and supplies at Thomas Artisan Fromagier. Paris's most iconic landmark, the Eiffel Tower, followed by the Louvre. We had a lovely dinner at Au Bourguignon du Marais, and we go slightly over budget at the Little Red Door.
And just in case we forgot, we'll do a quick recap of what happened in Barcelona. Breakfast on the beach at Chambao. Next was the amazing architecture at Casa Batlló. It was lunchtime, so we made sure to get some traditional tapas at Casa Angela, featuring the incredible views of the Sagrada Familia. Next, we checked out Montjuïc Castle, more incredible views on the gondola ride. To top it off, we head back into the Gothic Quarter to get dinner at Bobita Sangria Bar. And as we just saw, it was time to hop around the Gothic Quarter for some drinks to cap our night off. This is a tough one.
Both such good cities.
I know. Don't make us do it.
Do it! Do it! You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
Barcelona!
Honestly, the beach, the different neighborhoods,
Yeah.
the cool little pockets and vibes and different things you could find.
Yeah.
The architecture,
Yeah.
just, it blew me away.
Not to rip on Paris, but a lot of the different places you go, it kind of looks the same. It isn't as diverse as Barcelona, and Barcelona's just, it's got all those options. Danica just explained there. It's a really cool place.
What else could you want?
Yeah, beach to the mountain in 40 minutes, castle on top of it. It's little things like that. Yes, the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower are two of the most iconic things on the planet, and there's no taking away from them. But if you have this budget and you have that amount of time, I feel like there's just more bang for your buck in Barcelona.
Absolutely. Even just the food and drinks and everything was significantly less than Paris, which
Yeah.
makes a big difference. It lets you do more things.
It does. Not that the quality was any better or any worse on either side. The quality in Paris is off the charts, but that's the thing. You really pay for it.
I'll be back.
Paris will return, but for now, check out that battle between the Duomo and St. Mark's. Click on the video right there. Come on in, enjoy, and let's see who comes out on top. Thanks for watching.
Just something we can walk.
I don't know, there's no more people.
Hey, but you're stopping for